Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. We've already had a busy morning today. I got to meet some incredibly nice people out of Kansas. They purchased a brand new Summit hauler from us, so got to meet them. They did their paperwork and they're on their road. So the weather's warming up, so that's obviously a good thing. So we're selling stuff, the temperature is warming up, so life is good right now. So today we're going to talk about one of the new Summit haulers that we have on the market and visit about why you should really consider this one in particular. This is a 2022 Freightliner M2106. The conversion is Summit hauler. Now, one thing to really consider here, this is the last of the 2022s. So just from a price point scenario, this is a little bit cheaper than the 2023. So this is the very last one. So kind of keep that in mind as we go through this today. So as we take a look from the side view and we kind of start to look and get a feel for the Summit hauler conversion, we notice that the bed is primarily flat. You can see it doesn't have the extensions up high. It's predominantly flat. So that will help enable you to tow things on the bed as well as towing it behind the vehicle. Now this truck is metallic black, so it does have the gold specks in it. As you can see, there's a substantial amount of lighting running across the bottom. In addition to that, right here as well. Back here is the trickle charger, so that assists the batteries in maintaining power. The block heater is located right here. Now as we continue on and take a look directly in front of the vehicle, and we'll start at the top and work our way down. We see a row of orange lights running right across the top. As we come on down, the windshield has 2,500 square inches of glass. So that, coupled with the fact that we are higher than the normal traffic, makes visibility simply outstanding. As we take a look at the hood, that is made of compressed fiberglass. So it's a lot thicker and tougher than a pickup truck, for example. We had a hailstorm come through a few months ago, demolished the pickups, but you couldn't even tell anything had happened to the Freightliners. LED headlights located on both sides. As we take a look at the grille, made by the C9 company for us. As we continue down, we see two tow hooks. Now the bumper is actually broken into 3 sections. So if we do get in an accident and ding this here, we can simply replace that section without having to replace the entire bumper. As we take a look underneath the hood, that's the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Now, as you can see, things are kind of color coordinated under here. So where we see red, we're going to leave that for the Freightliner mechanics to tear into. But where we see things that are yellow, like here and directly across, those are things you and I can check in a pre-trip inspection. As we come on down, fuel water separator located right here. Now, if we do accidentally leave the lights on, things of that nature, we can actually jump start the vehicle under the hood by using those charge ports located right there. So you don't have to tear into the batteries to jump start the vehicle. As we take a look at the tires, those are Michelin 255 ADR 22.5. A unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion is right here, this drum. Those are tire balancers. So those have BBs in them and a little bit of hydraulic fluid. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. So that does a couple of things for us. One, it's safer since everything is balanced. Two, it makes it for a more comfortable ride. Plus, it will extend tire life up to 40%. This truck is stock number 5N220762. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both the driver and passenger seats are air, and you can adjust that right here. They are heated as well. Simply push this button here. This button adjusts the lumbar. So in other words, how much air is in the back of the seat. We see a little pedal located right below the steering wheel. That is actually to adjust the steering wheel while you're sitting in the driver's seat. You start your truck from the ground. First, you turn that key about halfway. Let those gauges go all the way over and back, basically reset themselves. And then start the truck. Those switches right there are to adjust the brightness of the dash. And finally, we see a kill switch. So as much voltage as going through the truck, it's just a good practice to get into to shut that kill switch off when you're done driving for the day. As we take a look at the back seat, one thing I can safely say is the Summit Hauler offers the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today. Now the back seat does make down into a bed simply by pushing a button. And then we can go right back up again. Now as we focus on the bed of the truck, as we take a look at the front storage compartment, you can see it's diamond plated. In addition to that, it comes with connection for an air hose located right there. Now as we take a look directly behind, and we'll start at the top and work our way down, we can see the backup camera located right up in the middle. As we come on down, we notice that it has two holes already pre-drilled. So we do have the option of getting another storage box, which runs basically like this. And since it's pre-drilled, makes installation very, very practical and easy. As we notice on this truck, the bed is already lined, and that simply helps to protect your investment as time goes on. Furthermore, this connection is to the Voyager system. That's the backup camera. So you can actually hook up two more cameras to this truck. And I've had previous customers put them in the trailers, or I've also had them put them underneath the mirrors. So a couple of options that you have, and installation is very easy. As we come on down, we can see a hitch for a bumper pull trailer. As we walk on around this way, let's talk about the warranty a little bit that comes with this truck since it is brand new. The Freightliner warranty is 2 years, unlimited miles. Allison's transmission warranty is 5 years, unlimited miles, and it's 3-year, 36,000 mile on the conversion itself. As we take a look at the passenger seat, Again, it's air ride, so we can make that adjustment from right here. We have access to the cab air filters located under here. As we take a look at the back seat, the big thing to notice from this angle is just how much room and space this truck offers. That, coupled with the comfortable seats, really makes those long 12, 13-hour trips feel like nothing. Let's crawl on in and take a closer look. Okay, and we're going to work from the far left to the right. So right above the steering wheel, you can see where the backup camera is located. And I really like the location of it. So you're not looking down here across the dash to try to find your backup camera. Simply look up and it's right there. These are for the fans that kicks the hot or cooled air into the back of the cab. This is an important one. That's the engine brake. Now this isn't just some little exhaust brake. That is a true engine brake. So if you're towing a heavy load and you're coming down a sharp decline, we're going to want to set that to high, because in a sense you have 360 horses coming back at you. So that's going to slow everything down. So that's going to make things safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. This is the ARC trailer brake located here. It's an automatic transmission. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on. So to go, you simply push this, R for reverse, D for drive, and you're on your way. Now, you can turn it to a manual transmission and use this to shift the gears. Another thing, if you push these arrows at the same time, it will basically give you information on what's going on underneath the hood. For example, it will give you your percentage of oil life left before you need an oil change. It'll notify you how the transmission's doing. It'll tell you if there's any kinds of alerts or notifications that you need to be worried about. As we come on over, intermittent marker lights located here. These are for the windows. This truck comes with a light test button. So when you're doing your pre-trip inspection, when you're kind of getting things ready to go, you push that and all the lights on the outside will come on and actually blink. So you can do basically a walk around to make sure all those lights are working. This dial is for the bass for the stereo system. Climate control located here. Now, one thing to note, if we take a look at the dash, you see how it wraps around and it isn't flat. So when you're in your driver's seat, if you need to reach over here to adjust anything, it's very simple to get to, since this basically wraps itself around. As we take a look, a couple of cup holders here. And inside the console, we see more than ample storage room to carry belongings. So in review, a brand new Freightliner we have on the market today. This is the last of the 2022s. If you have any other questions, please call the number below. Thanks for tuning in today.